This morning I'm going to make a fresh bread sandwich to pack for lunch tonight. And I'm going to use the Wegmans frozen bread dough. I have a 2-pack here which I thawed out overnight. And I am going to use some fresh turkey from the deli. And I'm going to use some Swiss cheese and a little pepperoni. I'm going to take one of these loaves out right now. It's all thawed and raised a little bit. I really just want to split this in half so it doesn't get to be too big of a sandwich. This is really nice bread dough. I'm just going to knead it a little bit and add some cheese to the dough as I knead it. This is just sharp cheddar cheese. I just like to make it go through the dough a little bit for some added flavor. So while I'm kneading it, I might as well save a step, put it right in there. I'm just making sure that the cheese gets through the dough. Use it all up here. Spread this out enough to put the meat and cheese filling in here. And then we're going to fold it back up and make a little loaf out of it, which will actually be like a stuffed roll. I'm going to try to get a rectangle shape if you're doing this yourself. I'm going to take layers of the meat and cheese. This is a smoked, nice tender smoked turkey breast, and has a little spicy edge around it like a southwestern flavor. You can see the dark edge here. We're going to put a little Swiss cheese inside of that. Okay. And add a little pepperoni in there. This is turkey pepperoni, but it has a lot of nice flavor. And then we're going to start to roll this like a little hoagie. But while we're doing it, we want to try to tuck in all the ends so that the cheese doesn't cook out of it. And so it's easy to eat on a lunch break. See, Roxy smells the meat and cheese going on here in the kitchen. That got her up this morning. Little puppy. And try to seal up all the edges. We have a nice little bread roll here. This will make a nice sandwich. Now that you have it all together, you can squish it down so that it fits into your vessel. What we need for the pressure cooker is some kind of metal container. I have a metal bowl here. You can use a metal coffee can. I just take a little bit of butter or kind of something that will let you grease your bowl so that the bread will pop right out when it's done. Okay. Now take this nice stuffed roll, put it into the metal dish, something like that. We're going to let that sit for about 15 minutes and then cover it with foil. In the meantime, I'll get the pressure cooker ready. I'm going to use the 10-quart Elite pressure cooker for this. Could use a smaller one for sure, but this is the one that I'm going to use. So I'm going to use it for something else in a little bit later. Take my bowl with a nice stuffed roll in it, cover it with some foil. You really just want to keep the water steam out of it when the heat and pressure build up. It won't fly off or anything like that. Just need to keep the water out. Sit that in the bottom of the pressure cooker, and we're going to add like about 2 cups of water. around the edge. That's all. Just like that. Put the lid on and put it in the lock position. I'm gonna put this in the meat and chicken setting, and we're going to increase it to 20 minutes, which is a nice amount of time to make some nice brown bread. And when it reaches its pressure mode, when the pressure builds up, I should say, it'll take 20 minutes to bake the bread. So the pressure has built up inside the Elite pressure cooker, and you can see that it started to count down from 20 minutes. It's now on 18 minutes. You can start to hear a little bubbling of the water inside as it builds up the steam and the pressure. This will be cooking. We'll soon smell some nice fresh bread baking inside the pressure cooker. 18 minutes to go. Okay, timer went off. The bread is baked. We're going to release the pressure now. And when the pressure has all escaped, we'll be back and open it up. All right, let's open the pressure cooker. Take a look. Inside there, you can see the bread has risen. In the middle, it's puffy. So let's open it up and see how it looks. Okay, here's the bread. We're gonna take it out of the container and flip it over. Let's see what we have. This is a nice golden crust. Check that out. It comes apart a little bit, but enough for us to see that the bread is thoroughly baked. Nice crispy crust. You can see the turkey filling and the cheesy filling in there. I'm just going to keep it together here so it stays as a nice sandwich. But what a nice lunch that is for packing a lunch or sharing with friends. Came out very nice. Easy to bake bread. Try it yourself.